Ellen's rough.
Ellen is like an old.
But it's a rough one now.
It's a rough one now because she was running Abu Ghraib in the back of her show. That's a rough one. She's out there dancing with Kristen Bell, and in the back, there's people that are getting up on the rack like this.
It's so weird when you see, like, a lot of people saying that someone who seems so nice is not nice at all.
She doesn't seem nice, but that's people have a very poor judge of character. She doesn't seem nice. It seems forced. People that are like that all the time, she doesn't seem nice. It's very forced. And whatever, you're allowed to be a bitch, right? You're allowed to be a bitch. You're allowed to be nasty to people. You're accomplished. You're a comedian. You did the whole thing. What you're not allowed to do is have a Guantanamo Bay situation in the backstage of your show where everybody's walking around afraid for their life, and it's like Abu Ghraib where they're hooked up to wires and they
dogs
have like
around them.
Yeah, she's got dogs and hoods. If an intern's late, they have a hood on. I don't support that. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish her the best. Done? She's around for too long.
James
Fallon,
Corden.
all these people, walk away. You've been famous forever. Walk away. Like, eventually, everybody, they're just going to figure it out. Now, Fallon's on an apology tour because of the blackface. Like,
is he?
Well, he was. Like, he had to go around and apologize a million times for, like, they're going to find the thing if you don't go away. You gotta have a good run, and then when you have a good run, you step back and you go, okay, I'm still gonna do my thing, but like I'm not. I mean, there's only a few jobs in entertainment, right?
Right.
So I think a lot of the cancel culture shit is probably these motherfuckers want those jobs.
Ooh.
They're like, how long is this bitch gonna be dancing? I can dance with Hillary Clinton. I could do the Charleston with Henry Kissinger, whatever the fuck she does out there.
The Charleston, is that what it is?
She goes out there, do the Charleston. She's got war criminals. Her and Bush are jumping around. I mean,
that's right. She was buddies with Bush. That was like
she's
one of the first
a CIA agent. Stephen Paddock. And do not ask me for sources, but Stephen Paddock.
Who's that?
He was the guy that shot up the Vegas concert. That was a very tragic thing. Listen to this. The only guy that saw Stephen Paddock alive, his name is Jesus Campos. He was a guard at Mandalay Bay. He got interviewed nowhere else. You know where he got interviewed in the beginning? Ellen.
Really?
Weird. And then they went on, if you could find that clip, they went on with a weird like diagram of how it happened, and Ellen's like showing the people how it happened. Not like an emotional like how are you feeling, how are you holding up. It was a weird diagram of like, and then he went to the left and to the right. It was very strange to look. What the hell's going on? This is a daytime show.
Which is the Paddock guy? And there's two guys there?
The chubbier guy is the Jesus guy. And now Ellen is doing a thing of how the shooting happened.
Look how she's got like an antenna from someone's Buick that she's popped off and she's using it as a pointer.
But why the hell is this happening on like a daytime show where this is weird.
Where'd she get that pointer?
I don't know. She stole it off an intern's car.
Why wouldn't you just use your finger? Like if that was you, if it was your show, the Tim Dillon show, wouldn't you just point?
Yeah.
This is also a giant screen behind her, so they could have just put it on that screen.
So, but she's using this thing. I find it very strange. I don't know why.
Wait a minute, those aren't real palm trees?
No.
Yeah. I know that street though. I know that block in Beverly Hills that she used.
How weird is that?
I don't know why they're doing this on a daytime talk show.
Let's keep it running. Look at it. She's dressed like Colonel Sanders. Not Colonel Sanders. She's dressed like Sergeant Pepper.
This guy looks like a member of her staff.
What kind of outfit is she wearing?
I don't know. She wears those weird, like militant, lesbian
that should tell you
uniform.
Something.
Yeah.
Like, that's an odd look with all those buttons. Like, why do you have so many wrist buttons?
It was given to her in Langley.
The only reason why you have that many wrist buttons if you're looking at clothesline somebody.
Yeah, look at her. Look at her. Everyone says she looks so friendly. She looks friendly.
She does look very military.
Yeah, she's a militant woman.
With a very expensive watch.
She dealt with a lot of discrimination when she came out. It was very sad, but then she joined the CIA.
Her house got broken into while she was at home.
Really?
Yeah. She got a dope place in Montecito.
And so, and they broke in while she was there.
Yeah.
And those people are still being tortured to this day.
Probably.
They're still in an underground jail.
Yeah, she's feeding them to her staff.
She's like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. She goes, you did good.
Is that the guy, the survivor?
He's the guy who met Paddock.
She's holding on to him. It's odd.
Yeah.
She's allowed to do that because she's a woman, but if that was a man holding onto a woman's arm that long,
it'd be rape.
It'd be a real problem.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So weird, man.
What a strange interview, man.
Also, you want to talk about the time I almost got sexually assaulted by Ellen's...
Oh, my God,
Or should we save it for the regular...
No, oh, my God, bro.
You're talking about this right now? How didn't you talk about it?
Oh,
yeah, we talk about this right now.
I almost wonder if we should save it for the regular...
Nah, this is sample. Let's go.
All right, go. This is interesting. So, you know the dude that
This explains everything.
I know. So you know the dude that was the executive producer, his name is Kevin Lehman. He was out here like sexually assaulting his staff members, trying to get his dick sucked, trying to suck dicks, trying to jerk off dudes, and like all over dudes.
Allegedly. The lawyer lady up there in the booth is telling me to say allegedly.
Well, Mark reached out to him.
Yeah.
Mark, take it from here.
So in 2017,
What part of him did you grab when you reached out?
in 2017, I reached out to this dude, Kevin. I was like, hey, I'm a fan of Ellen. I was like trying to intern in the industry and to try to like get in.
Fan of Ellen?
Yeah, bro, I liked Ellen.
Son, that's gayer than sucking that dude's dick. I'm a fan of your daytime talk show.
Probably thought Ellen was cool.
Ellen was great. The show? Come
All
on.
right, go to him getting raped. Go.
and then I hit him up and I was like, hey man, like I would love to like work on the show. Can I intern or whatever? I was like making content at the time. I was like, yo, this would be perfect for the show. Let me get in. And then he hit me back and he was like, hey man, no problem. I appreciate you hitting me up. Like things have been crazy, but we're going to talk. Like I'll hit you back for sure. Summer internships are great. Or summer internships are tricky, but we'll get it going. And then I hit him up.
Boy.
He ghosted me. He kept on ghosting me. I hit him up like every day for like, or like every week for like a month. Well, that was my whole strategy. I was like, I'll hit people up till they tell me to fuck off, and then I'll just will. And then I was like,
Scoreboard.
yeah, scoreboard, bro. That's what I'll do to them.
Okay, go.
And so he hit me up. I hit him up for weeks, and like we talked, and then he just ghosted me. And I just hit him up 2 days ago and said, hey man, I'm actually good on the internship. I'm all good. And he didn't get back to me. But,
But how crazy is it that like that dude was going out there like sexually assaulting dudes,
Yeah.
like trying to suck their dicks,
Yeah.
trying to jerk off,
Yeah.
and he looked at Mark, and he was like, "Nah." How do you feel?
Wait, what do you mean?
You're not rapeable.
Wait, what?
Yo, son,
He smelled you
gay
through the
guys
phone,
don't want to smoke you out.
You know
no.
how much gay dudes be fucking?
They be fucking anything. Why do you think they looked at you specifically? And they were like, and he was like, I don't want to fuck that.
No, he probably couldn't handle this. He probably couldn't handle what I had.
You think there was you were just
Yeah.
too much for him?
In my Gap jeans, he probably saw what I had.
Yo, do you think that like he was judging based on like your like preppy cut that you had back in college? Like he hadn't seen the long hair?
Yeah, he doesn't know that I'm a rugged guy. You
So
know?
do you want to like? Do you feel at all like a sense of rejection at all? Is there any sense of rejection?
I don't
here?
need them. I'm happy.
They don't
now.
need you, to be honest.
Son, but no, is there a little part of you that's like,
Unrapeable is like that's a shot. I mean,
I'm
that's
rapeable.
insulting, bro.
that's insulting.
Nah,
yo.
you are not
I could be
rapeable.
assaulted.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, if I walk in down the street by myself, I put the keys between my fingers.
Do you?
Yeah, just in
For
case,
no reason.
Just in case someone wants to assault me.
You know what? He wouldn't be putting between his fingers. Dude, that I wonder if Kevin Lehman saw something about you and was like, not my type. And if that affects you in any way.
Well, this has happened to me before.
Oh shit.
It's not. Well,
This
not.
happened to me.
This is not the first gay guy that's turned you down?
Yeah.
Okay, no, not has propositioned me. Is what
Okay,
I
this
meant to
guy
say.
didn't proposition you.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yes,
You
he did.
propositioned him,
No,
and he
did.
said no.
He did.
He was thirsty for it.
You said
He
every
was too
week.
easy.
Oh.
That's it. It was like, you know when a girl's like throwing it, like, yo, play hard to get, you
No,
fake gay.
No, he said. He
Rape
said,
me every fucking week. This kid
Basically.
fishing with dynamite.
He said we'll chat. We'll chat. That seems like.
Yeah, he
That's how I
ghosted you, dog.
Blow off every chick. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
we'll
I'll
talk
hit you
later.
up.
Yeah.
Talk about how you not gonna get this internship, you ugly motherfucker.
Yo, that's foul that he did that to you, bro.
I will say this: if my experience with Ellen is, if she knew that there was any sexual harassment going on, she would have nipped that. I mean, that's cause for firing.
Well,
Power corrupts people. So all the people, not all the people, some of the people underneath her are gonna use they're gonna be like, they're gonna flick at people like, hey, you fucking day. Gay, you fucking nice box braids. Hey, look, fucking, hey, spider dance. There's a funny shooting. This is gonna, hopefully it'll be revealing of what showbiz is actually like, and how much is Ellen responsible for of what happens on her show. But I know people who I've heard of people abusing power that I was like, wow, I didn't even know they had power.
Right.